Hey everyone, have you ever felt like you're just going through the motions of life, stuck in a never ending routine that leaves you feeling bored and unfulfilled? Do you find yourself asking, when did I become so boring? Or why does every day feel the same? If so, you're not alone. Many of us fall into the trap of living on autopilot, doing the same things day in and day out without even realizing it. But guess what? There's a way to break free from this rut and bring excitement and joy back into your life. Imagine waking up every day feeling excited about what's to come, eager to explore new places, try new things, and meet new people. Sounds amazing, right? Well, the good news is that you don't need to travel halfway around the world to experience this. You can start right now, right where you are. Today, I'm going to share with you a fun and practical way to shake things up and get out of that rut. It's called the Never Been There, Never Done That game. By the end of this video, you'll have a list of exciting new experiences to try that will re-energize your life and help you rediscover the joy of living. So, let's dive in and start this adventure together. Ready? Let's go. Story 1. Sarah's rediscovery of her town. Sarah was a busy mom of two who felt like her life was stuck in a never-ending loop of chores, school runs, and work. She loved her family, but she missed the excitement she used to feel when she was younger. One day, she stumbled upon the Never Been There, Never Done That game and decided to give it a try. She started by making a list of places in her town she had never visited. There was a small antique shop she always drove past but never went into, a local art gallery she kept hearing about, and a new cafe that opened recently. That weekend, she decided to explore these places. Her first stop was the antique shop. As she walked in, she was greeted by the smell of old books and polished wood. She spent hours browsing through vintage jewelry, old records, and quirky knickknacks. She even found a beautiful old lamp that she bought for her living room. The experience was so refreshing that it instantly lifted her spirits. Next, she visited the local art gallery. She was amazed at the talent of local artists and even met a few of them. She felt inspired by their stories and their work. It reminded her of her own love for painting, something she had forgotten about in the hustle and bustle of daily life. Finally, she ended her day at the new cafe. She treated herself to a delicious slice of homemade cake and a cup of the best coffee she had ever tasted. Sitting there, enjoying her treat, she felt a sense of peace and happiness she hadn't felt in a long time. By simply exploring her own town, Sarah rediscovered her love for adventure and creativity. It made her realize that sometimes, all you need to do to break free from the monotony is to step out of your routine and see the world with fresh eyes. Story 2. Mike's New Friendships. Mike had recently moved to a new city for a job. He loved his work, but found it challenging to make new friends. His weekends were mostly spent watching TV or playing video games alone. One day, he heard about the Never Been There, Never Done That game, and thought it might be a fun way to explore his new city and possibly meet new people. He started by joining a local sports league. Mike wasn't particularly athletic, but he enjoyed playing soccer. He signed up for a community soccer league and attended his first game with some trepidation. To his surprise, the other players were incredibly welcoming. They laughed, joked, and played the game with enthusiasm. After the game, the team invited him to join them for drinks. Over beers and snacks, Mike got to know his teammates better. They shared stories, talked about their favorite places in the city, and gave him tips on the best spots to visit. By the end of the night, Mike felt like he had made a new group of friends. Encouraged by this experience, Mike decided to volunteer at a local animal shelter. He loved animals and thought it would be a great way to give back to the community. Volunteering turned out to be incredibly rewarding. He met fellow volunteers who shared his passion for animals, and together, they organized events and adoption drives. Through these activities, Mike formed deep and meaningful connections. Playing the Never Been There, Never Done That game helped Mike not only discover new places, but also build a social network in his new city. It taught him that stepping out of his comfort zone and trying new things could lead to wonderful experiences and lasting friendships. Story 3. Emma's Culinary Adventure. Emma was a foodie who loved trying new recipes and restaurants. However, She noticed that she had fallen into a routine of visiting the same places and cooking the same meals. She wanted to reignite her passion for food and explore new culinary delights. She decided to play the never been there, never done that game with a twist, focusing on food. She made a list of new restaurants in her city that she had never tried, cuisines she had never cooked, and markets she had never visited. Her first adventure was at an Ethiopian restaurant. She had never tried Ethiopian food before and was excited to experience the rich flavors and unique dishes. The restaurant's warm, inviting atmosphere and the communal style of eating made the experience memorable. She savored every bite of the spiced stews and injera, feeling like she had traveled to a different part of the world. Next, she decided to cook something entirely new at home. She chose a complex Thai dish that required ingredients she had never used before. She visited a local Asian market to find fresh herbs, exotic spices, and unique vegetables. The process of shopping, preparing, and cooking the dish was an adventure in itself. When she finally tasted the fruits of her labor, she felt a sense of accomplishment and excitement. Lastly, she attended a cooking class for French pastries. It was something she had always wanted to do but never found the time for. In the class, she learned the art of making croissants and eclairs from scratch. She met other food enthusiasts, exchanged recipes, and made new friends. The joy of baking and the camaraderie with her classmates made the experience unforgettable. Through these culinary adventures, Emma rediscovered her love for food and cooking. The never been there, never done that game reminded her that there's always something new to explore, even in her favorite hobby. It brought back the excitement and joy she had been missing and inspired her to keep trying new things. So, what's stopping you? Grab a pen and paper, make your list, and start your own never been there, never done that adventure today. And remember, the magic of life is often found in the little things, the hidden gems right in your backyard. Go out, explore, and make every day an adventure. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Let's spread the joy of new experiences together. See you next time.